Tomlinson.
Hello. I like the introduction. That was good.
Well, that's just good. I've heard you're a talent scout, so I thought if I get my voice in there early,
that's smart. Yeah.
Will you be suggesting I be signed by Psycho the minute this interview is finished?
I mean, yeah, depending on how well you do after this. Yeah.
Fine.
I mean, I've seen a bit of potential, but I need to see a bit more.
Don't speak to her like that, Louis, because she likes an authoritative chat from a man. Honestly, we won't get anything out of this interview.
Louis, welcome back. You got a new single out.
I have, yeah.
It's called Back to You. It is out now. It's another song that's got other people on it. Like you did your Steve Aoki one, and now you've got other people. Like I'm worried that you won't. Because you've been in One Direction.
That's true.
You had all your friends with you, and now you're going, just give me more friends.
I mean, yeah, it's a nice bridge. It's a nice bridge because especially, I tell you what, actually, with the first song with Steve, because this whole experience is completely different on your own. Absolutely everything about it is different. So it was actually really nice the first time round to have Steve with me, who, by the way, is the most hard-working person I've ever met.
Is it?
If you just look at his Instagram, he's a complete party animal, isn't he?
Yeah, and bouncing between country after country. You should watch the documentary. Very, very
good. And
you,
Louis, you were like, hello, I'm Louis from One Direction. I do 2 days a week. I ain't doing more.
I'm a bit of a grafter when I want. Yeah.
Did you have you had any Aoki cake? Like when you first did that single together? Because he's famous for caking people at his crowds.
Yeah.
Have you been in a dinghy around one of his gigs as well?
I haven't actually. But I've seen it live and it is very, very exciting. I've seen a lot of people get caked. You need some muscle for that. These are big,
like a
big
full-on
cakes.
massive cake, isn't it?
Yeah. It's cool.
You are rocking the greatest tracksuit of all time in the new video.
And you're rocking a cracking tracksuit today as well,
yeah, thanks, guys. It's a new one. Actually.
Is this the new thing? Are you tracksuit Louis now?
Well, here's the thing. I've never really been that interested in fashion, right? But I don't know how recent this is. But all of a sudden, you know what I mean? You're looking on the catwalk and there's all these chavs just walking down in tracksuits. And I'm like, this is right up my street.
Back to me roots.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm definitely popping out more tracksuits. Even the old windbreaker video, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So when you tour the world, you go to different places and you're staying in posh hotels, Are you tracksuiting in those?
Oh, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah. I always look like I don't belong in them posh hotels. yeah, always.
That's the way to represent. Now, because you're a bit of a self-proclaimed chav, you have to use this word carefully, but you sort of say, like, I'm very much the same, Louis. I'm councillor estate brought up, so I know, like, back to your roots, tracksuits, that's part of the game. Did you have the old pop-off Adidas tracksuit bottoms back in the day? That's an authentic chav look, that.
What, the
poppers?
Nah, I didn't actually. I didn't.
You're not too young for that, are you? Don't make me feel old now.
I feel like I might be,
No.
I feel like I might be.
Oh, okay, that's horrible. Right, what about a Kappa tracksuit? Did you have the old Kappa tracksuit?
Honestly, I'm obsessed with Kappa at the moment, yeah. Tucking my socks in. I'm embracing the full chav, absolutely. Why not?
And back to your roots then, right? Because I remember, like, one sign that you really are, like, proper council estate or proper chav is anyone ever tried to sell you some frozen meat nicked from the shop at your front door? Because, I mean, that used to happen when I was growing up.
I can't say I've ever had that.
I'm not looking for an exclusive on that, by the way. That's just a genuine question.
Louis is like, what sort of world are we living
Generally,
in?
if you live on a council estate, someone knows that someone's tried to sell them a nicked Bernard Matthews joint from Co-op, like at some point in their life.
When you're deciding, like, for the new single, the new video, when you're deciding on a look and because you went to the football club, didn't you? You went to Doncaster Rovers to film it.
Yeah.
Is that all your decision?
Well, I think it's not really. You can't imagine a great director going, I tell you what, we've got to have the video in Doncaster. We've got to, you know. But it was important for me that, conceptually it makes sense. And also I feel like a lot of the fans, they've heard me say Doncaster, or they know the word, but don't really know what it means or the place. So it was just nice to show them different places that I used to hang out as a kid and stuff like that, yeah.
Is it exciting doing a song that's you now? It's Louis Tomlinson. It's just you. I guess you've got an album coming out.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely exciting. There's probably more pressure. I mean, from a writing point of view, it's definitely easier because, you know, when I wrote for One Direction in the past, you'd kind of have to fit a concept that fits for people, and then also something that the fans can relate to. So it's just, from a writing point of view, now I can kind of just completely open up and just kind of make it, about me.
You're not thinking of getting a line in. You're not thinking of getting a line in for Zayn, or I've got to get this in. This is like, you're writing from your heart for you, which is coming out of your mouth.
Exactly, yeah. And because of that, I can kind of be more open and honest, and hopefully the fans will learn a bit more about me. Yeah.
And has it taken you a while? Because, like, Sparky and I always go, right, it's Jo and Sparky. Oh, will you come and do this by yourself? And we go, we don't know how to talk alone.
When she has a sickie,
don't
right?
know
When she pulls a
how.
sickie, it's awful doing the show on her own. And so I can totally understand. Like, do you get nerves? Like, or is it, it's a completely different experience now. You said that already. But like, do you go into the stage when you think, you used to have a ritual with the boys. Like, what is it like now?
Oh yeah, I mean everything like that. Like especially stage is a different moment because we kind of all used to be around each other, and although we'd all be a bit nervous, you'd naturally feel more comfortable because we're all going in it together, So there are definitely elements. I mean, before I played Ultra Festival with Steve, which was amazing. Honestly, I was doing the biggest poo in my pants. I was so nervous, honestly. But actually, I think it's actually important for me, those kind of things, because it's definitely what drives me, the fact that I'm like, before the performance, I'm almost thinking like, wow, like, is there any way I could run away here? But no, I got to do it. And then the reaction, like Ultra, for example, the reaction I got from the audience and then from the fans after on Twitter, it just reinforces why I'm doing this, you know what I mean? And gives me the confidence to get up every day and do it. So it's cool.
So do you boys like have a WhatsApp group now as well? Because I mean, you've all released your individual singles. So like when they've been coming out, and it seemed to go like at one point, it was a week each. So like, is that what it is? It's all been arranged on WhatsApp. Right, it's your week, Zayn, then I'm going to have a go.
Actually, everyone's asked if we have a WhatsApp group. We did have it at one stage, but we haven't at the moment. So we definitely need to bring that back up. But on any kind of, anything that happens for us, we're always texting each other and saying, well done, like Hi for the film or Niall for Slow Hands. I'm pretty obsessed with Slow Hands. Love that song.
It's a tune.
Yeah. So I think it's important, that we know that we've got each other's back. Again, that helps in this kind of crazy world that we live and work in. To have each other's back means a lot.
We need you to have our back now. Sparky and I need your help on something.
All right.
So we're doing the lottery this weekend. We've picked one number each, and we need 4 numbers from you. So we're going to ask you a series of questions, right, which have numerical answers.
Number answers, and you're going to help us win the lottery.
Is this like a maths quiz?
No.
Don't worry. Hold on, you can borrow my paper and pen. Yeah.
So Sparky's picked 20, I've picked 27.
Okay.
So the third number, what's your football shirt number?
28.
Whoa, okay.
28, right. Okay.
Right, so we got 20, 27, 28.
Is that the one you wore when you did the charity game before? And is that what your number is for Donny? Because
Yeah. It was the I got it tattooed on my fingers as well.
Just so you don't forget. What number am I?
In case. Exactly.
And he's confirmed that is a real answer there as well with 28.
Okay, so we've got 28 as a number. How many houses do you own?
Oh, 2.
Two.
Yeah, you have to
2
think
that
there.
I'm telling you.
Two,
lot.
I'm telling the tax man about it.
Oh yeah, so we don't want to get him in trouble. We don't want to get him in trouble there.
How many celebrities, we don't ask him for names, how many celebrities have you kissed?
None.
Okay, we'll have to move on to another question because 0.
That's not in the
It's
lottery.
not
We
in the
can't play
lottery.
that one. Louis, stop trying to ruin it.
How many fans have you dated?
None.
He's going with another 0. Okay.
Right, we've got the backup questions.
Last 2 numbers of your mobile phone. It's hard to think.
0.
No, you can't do that to us.
Literally.
Okay, how old is your son?
18 months. We
we're doing 1?
18.
Okay, we're going 18.
We'll go 18. Right.
And how many countries have you been number 1 in?
Whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah, ever.
That's a difficult question.
A lot of them. Like, do you feel like we should ask his PR company this? Because I mean, you're not supposed to know that off the top of your head, Louis.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
Is it more than 59?
Yes, it's more
okay,
than 59.
we'll just go 59 because the lottery only goes up to 59.
Nice,
But you had a moment there to look over to your management angrily and expect to give you some numbers. Like, that was your moment.
Louis, it's lovely to have you back. The single's awesome. I guess the album is going to come out soon.
Yeah, probably close to the end of the year, I think.
It's such a different world now, isn't it? It used to be, right, we're going to release a single, 2 weeks later an album. The videos are already done. It's so different now. It's just we'll release whenever we want to release, I guess.
Yeah, I don't want to be under too much pressure with time. I want to make sure it's right, and I don't put too many, if I don't put any fillers in the album. It's
And a
important.
solo tour?
At some point.
Okay.
Oh, he's keeping you
Okay.
waiting. He's keeping you waiting.
Back to You is out now with Louis Tomlinson. It's always a pleasure. Lovely to speak to you. Good luck,
Thank you.
mate.
Thanks for having us. Cheers.
And we're going to win the lottery.
Be a morning person.
Jo and Sparky.
Waking up Wolverhampton, the Black Country, and Shropshire.
Free Radio.